shoes of Isaiah Thomas. Chris Paul shoots the pass into the corner. Teammate Torrey Craig knocks it down, shooting a career high from 3. They swing it nicely. Bridges to the basket, slips up the reverse, and scores it. Mikal Bridges with a circus shot. Paul gets the screen from Ayton. Puts it to Bridges, who drops it inside to Ayton. Ayton working against Jalen Duren. Pocket 7. Hooks from the paint. Hangs on the iron and finally falls. From the corner, Beef Stew for 3. It won't go through. Duren with a rebound. To Boyan. Triple try. Bang! It's through for 3. Bridges snaps it back to Paul. They swing the ball to Craig in the corner, and he drains it. Wow. Isaiah Stewart passes on the 3, takes it to the rack. Scoop, scores! Count that baby in a foul. Chris Paul to forecourt. Bridges in the lane, rises and fires and fills it up. Inside for Ayton. Ayton from the paint, no. Rebound Beef Stew. Isaiah Stewart to Jaden Ivey. Jaden races to the rim, lays it up, lays it in. Count that baby in a foul. To Saban Lee. Saban's pass tapped away. The ex-Piston gives it back to the Pistons, and Boyan Bogdanovic knows how to score. Billion with a shot. Off the rim, flushed on the follow by Hamidou. Count it as the quarter ends. Billion thought about the 3. Hamidou drives it, gets to the rim, lays it up, lays it in.
There's another Phoenix Sun player who hasn't played all year, Jay Crowder, who they missed sorely.
They're going to have to trade him, I believe. He doesn't want to be there. Behind him to Lee. Damian Lee. Back to Paul. Deep to Saric for a score. Chris Paul with another perfect feed. Sadiq hooks the pass to the corner. Boyan buries the 3. Made great opportunities for many of his teammates in his mortgage business.
Big in the community too, and I'm sure he'll be in Phoenix as well.
Chris Paul with the basketball. Chris Paul, deep bounce to Ayton. Got him another dunk. Bridges, foul on DeAndre Ayton. The turn and gun goes for Ayton from there.
Goodness, what a pass.
Just over a minute to play in the half. Sadiq backs in on Damian Lee. Hooks it and hits it.
That was taken a little too early, George.
Damian Lee rifles it to Bridges for the corner 3 at the horn. He hit it, and I believe it's going to count.
It's going to count.
Ayton sets his screen. Paul bounces it inside. There's Ayton again by himself for a dunk. Won't go through. Jalen Duren with a rebound. Blindside swipe by Cameron Johnson.
That's one of his few touches in this game. Jalen Duren, and he didn't have it long.
Johnson to the basket. Heck of an academic institution. Hampton. Jaden Ivey for 3, and it's through. You know what? The Pistons needed something like that to happen. Bridges into the paint to Ayton. Couldn't handle the pass. Jaden Ivey, forecourt to Beef Stew. Down the lane for a dunk. Rattled it in. Threw it down so hard it almost came out.
Out of a deep hole. 1 or 2 miscues, and you're even further than you were.
Yeah. Nice shot from the baseline for Jaden Ivey. But the rebound comes out to Bridges. Inside for Ayton. Lost the ball. Jaden Ivey whips it to Bogey. Behind the back. Alec Burks in the corner. The long gun goes. Wow, what a play. Chris Paul with the basketball. Craig with a long gun, and it goes. Craig with a career-high year behind the long run. You can see it tonight. Slipping inside for a jam, though, is Beef Stew. Chris Paul with the basketball. He's a magician with the ball. Gives it up to Saric, shoots a pass deep, and he gets Ayton a dunk.
That was a hell of a pass.
Sure was.
My goodness.
Hamidou whips the pass forecourt to Sadiq. Back to Hamidou down the lane. Double clutch, scoop and score. Count that baby in a foul.
And they're going to start letting him do a few more things very, very soon.
Basketball thing. To the basket goes Wainwright. 10-point game. 10 minutes left. Saric with a pump fake and a drive. Hook on the run. He hit it lefty. Sadiq against Saban Lee. Filling against Bridges. Fires over him. Fills it. Saban Lee with the basketball for Phoenix. Top side of Bridges. He won 2 titles. Driving, reversing, and scoring is Wainwright.
Pretty good move there.
Yes, it was. Clock still running. After the reset, outside it goes to Sadiq. Sadiq to the basket. Bumped and fouled. It'll be an and one opportunity. You're right. Jaden Ivey bounces to Jalen Duren. Hands the boy on. Bogey from the paint. Fires and fills it. In the corner, Bridges. Triple try, around and off, but the rebound comes to Wainwright. Hands to Bridges, gets to the rim, flips it up, fills it up, and a foul.
And the foul on who, George?
Stop and go to the baseline. Tried to give it up to Bogey, swipe by Bridges. Crafty defender. Cameron Johnson with the long gun, it goes, and Dwayne Casey will take a timeout. 3:35 to play. Lob inside for 8 from Mikal Bridges. Second free throw won't fall. Bogey into the corner. And Sadiq strikes again. Chris Paul bounces to Craig. They'll get a dunk from 8. But he had those 14 assists, and he has really, in his own way, led the Suns to victory. Left. This will go in the books as a 16-point win for the Phoenix Suns.